All right, call halal, Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi. All right. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son. All right, who you guys are call God and Jesus Christ. All right. Yahawah, Shem, Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, who royal and time in his truth, and a sincere salutation unto the brethren, pushing his word through truth and sincerity, risking the life for them to do so. All right. Today, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yashai, come back another short, and today we're gonna be talking about the topic of World War Three. All right, World War Three. All right, and it's pretty much inevitable at this point, you know. And through the spirit, man, today I shared the vehicle with uh I think he was a West Indian, not West Indian, Slovakia, West African, so-called West African. All right, you know they're Jakes. All right, you know by now this is no secret, but I was sharing the car with him, man, and you know, you try to you know, suppress the spirit. You try to, basically talk like an NPC, like a robot, because these people they don't really talk about anything interesting or anything. But I mean, to my surprise, he was actually talking about, if he was basically complaining. You know how Jake is, man. But the scriptures tell you that, all right. You know, Jake was basically going in on how inflation, the pay rate's not going up, but inflation, and I was like, man, this is to show you that the spirit, man, just flows through us, man. I was basically trying to suppress what I was gonna say, but I just started going in. I'm just like, I started going in. I started breaking down everything to this dude. He's like, oh, really? And then as I kept breaking it down, he kept asking more questions, more questions, more questions. I didn't mention anything about the Israelites or anything, but we were going into, I was basically going into prophecy. I didn't mention anything about the Bible, but I was basically talking about prophecy, basically with war and inflation. All right. And, if you believe that this war, Slovakia, that, Russia and Ukraine is causing the fuel price to go up, man, hey, man, man, you're lost, man. Okay, you're completely lost. And that's what I was explaining to the Jake. All right, I'm like, hey, man, there's a reason why. They're basically trying to bankrupt the people, man. All right, they're gonna try and bankrupt you and all that. Okay, they know people. A lot of people are gonna start to prep. Which that prepping stuff is lack of faith. Basically in the Heavenly Father. All right, which is nothing wrong with starting with a few goods, but you have people going all out. You have people buying guns, ammunition, buying thousands of dollars worth of food, putting it in storage facilities and in bunkers. You have people buying bunkers. Okay, you have people buying generators and camping. There's nothing wrong with of course, getting a few things, but hey, man, these people, you could tell that these people have a lack of faith, man. They basically put all their trust in Egypt, aka America. All right, but to get to the point of this topic, World War III is inevitable at this point, man. All right, and you have so much people, a lot of influencers and stuff. They're literally going on podcasts, saying it's inevitable, the economy's gonna crash, and all this and that. Before we even get to the NWR, which is World War III, we have to go through the Charagma, aka the RFID chip. We have to go through Jacob's trouble. We have to go through the famine, the plagues, massive death. Okay, martial law, FEMA camps, all those, man. All right, so we're gonna hit this article, and low willing, I'm gonna actually elaborate more on this, on the highways and hedges. Low willing, next camp. So yeah, it says Vladimir Putin has staged nuclear drills with the road launch intercontinental yard missiles in the forest of West Siberia. All right, and for those of you that don't know, they're actually gonna start to push into South America. Okay, a lot of these countries are pushing into South America to run military drills, including Russia. All right, and they're basically showing. Oh man, if you can't see we're at war, man, it's crazy. They're trying to show, all right, they stated that they're trying to show that America can easily be breached through going through South America, which is actually true. Okay, there's no line of defense. All you have is border patrol over there. Okay, they were claiming that they're building a wall. Through the spirit, I have a vain opinion about it, but I think that wall is not even to keep out Mexicans. I think it's to keep the people in America. When all hell breaks loose, that wall is going to be there, so you people can't actually escape America, literally. Okay, so I mean that's just my little theory. I don't think that wall has anything to do with keeping out so-called Mexicans, all right, which are Israelites, all right, out of America, all right. It says the 7,500 mil thousand 75 I'm gonna just say 7,500 mile range for missiles means they would be capable of striking Britain and anywhere in Europe, right? You know, and the Lord has blessed Esau with this technology because the Lord has spoken in Jeremiah through the prophet Jeremiah, saying that, you know, what are those arrows talking about, man? All right, those arrows, okay. The archer bending his bow. The archer bending his bow. The bow itself is the nuclear launch station, okay, and the bow is the missile, all right. And the archer is obviously gonna be those people that launch those missiles, all right. You know, and this is the end all be all, man. All right, this is gonna be the end all be all because we can't go through World War III. How is World War III gonna happen and then the Nicaragua gonna take place? No, this is gonna be the end all be all of America. All right, the scriptures tell you that it's gonna last 60 minutes. All right, and through the Spirit, man, we're probably never gonna go through the whole article, to be honest. You know, that day. Salakia, bear with me. Yeah, got it. This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. This is, behold, the day, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all thee that do wickedly shall be stubble, right, destroyed. Okay, a lot of you ain't even gonna make it to the missile. I'll be honest with you. A lot of you are not even gonna make up to the missile. A lot of you are gonna die in the famine. A lot of you are gonna die through those FEMA camps, Gurga troops. Okay, you're gonna have these nations invading America too. Okay, America's gonna get probably EMP'd or something. Okay, like that, to that nature. You know, the lights are gonna go out, man. All right. Oh man, it's gonna be dark. You know, just talking about this topic, you can envision what's going to come, man. All right, you know, just ruthless death, hunger, sickness, plague, famine. It's gonna be the worst time on earth. All right, it says, and the day cometh that cometh shall burn them up. Burn them up. All right, burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, and that it shall leave them neither root or branch. Right. You know when a forest fire happens, nothing's left. You know, some forest fires, some trees are still up, but the tree is so damaged and burnt that it's just there and it never grows back anything. Okay, it's kind of like a human, right? If a human gets like 5-degree, 30-degree burns, the tissue is irreversible. It can't be healed. Okay, so that's what that's talking about, man. Okay, no tree branches, no buildings. Okay, nothing of that nature is going to be left standing. Nuclear fire is in the Bible. Nuclear missiles is in the Bible. All right. It says, let's jump down. It says the test come just hours after Russia former president and current head Security Council Dmitry Medvedev issued a Kremlin nuclear threat warning at the end of the existence of mankind. See, they know, okay? They know that's going to be the end of existence. Now, you know, after that nuclear fire, after World War III, there is actually going to be some people left alive. There's going to be people in bunkers, you know. Purportedly the elites are going to be left in them bunkers. And you're going to have skirmishes of people left, okay, after that nuclear fire. You're actually going to have some people left, okay? But if you're a heathen and you get caught in that time, man, you're going straight into captivity, man. You're literally going to get chained and shackled, and you're going to get put into captivity, man. All right? It's just that simple, all right? It says, if Moscow punished for war crimes, a statement from Russia Defense Ministry said today over 100 pieces of hardware are taking part in the exercise, right? So they're moving equipment. Then the scriptures tell you in Isaiah, the noise of the multitude of the mountains as a great people and tumultuous noise, all right? The mountain represents power. When the scriptures speak about mountains, it represents power, forces, structures, okay? That tumultuous noise of people is armies, man. So the armies are going to be moving, okay, all over. You're going to have armies moving to the Middle East, okay, because that's where the war is actually going to start, okay, right? And you can slowly see it starting. It's been starting there for years. You have all nations over there in the Middle East, okay, allies backing up allies. This person's over there because of this conflict, that conflict, okay? The Lord's doing that on purpose because that is prophecy, all right? Right. Right. So this is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 3. It says, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. And against him that lifted himself up in his bridgeline, And spare ye not young men, right? And what is the military all about? Young men, having young men in, because they're strong, they're fast, okay? They're easy to manipulate from a young age, okay? You know, you need fresh soldiers, okay? And you're gonna have a military draft as well, okay? So don't forget about that. You're gonna have a lot of these people getting drafted. Literally, you're gonna have a lot of people being forced, dragged out of their homes, thrown into war. Man, it's gonna get crazy out here. All right, all right. It says, "Destroy ye utterly all her hosts." It didn't say leave the city of Chicago. It didn't say leave this part. This city is good. Leave that. No, it said destroy utterly all her hosts. Okay. It says, let's jump down a little bit. The train in killing mock saboteurs, reconnecting the launch area and passing through contained areas, said the defense ministry. Putin has put in a nuclear forces alert earlier in the war with Ukraine and regular drills to continue to be held. Russia has not been abided in its nuclear saber rattling, with Putin's allies regularly threaten the West. Right, so you're gonna have a multitude of nations coming up against America. It says Putin's allies. That's Russia's allies, okay? And the scriptures actually speak of that, okay? Man, America's not ready, man, okay? And you're gonna have America fall out with the EU. The scriptures all speak of this. Everyone's at the end of the be all is gonna come against America, okay? All right, let's wrap this up, man. It says, Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 14. It says, put yourselves in an array against Babylon round about. Right, and that's her enemies. All her enemies are round about. You're going to have everybody, which America's going to be surrounded. Okay, literally, they're going to be surrounded. Surrounded. Everyone's going to be around them. Okay, you have people coming from the east, okay, the west, the south, and they're all going to invade America. You're going to have people sending in troops. You're not going to, hey, man, if you watch the movie The Purge, okay, they show you that. They had foreign troops killing and taking Americans as captives, man. You're going to have that, okay? It says, Babylon round about, and ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows. So no arrows, AK missiles, are going to miss. Spare no arrows means don't miss. None of the arrows are AK missiles are going to miss, and none of them, okay, are going to be left. Okay, you're not going to have one missile left. Oh, we forgot to launch this. No, all of them are going to be launched. All right. For she have sinned against the Lord. Right. America has sinned against the Lord. Okay. When you read the book of Amos, it tells you that as well. All right. So with that, man, I'm going to wrap it up, man. Just slow willing, just a little quick little lesson. Low willing was edifying. All right. Nuclear war is inevitable, and it will happen in our lifetime. Okay. It will happen in our lifetime. They're not building technology, advancing technology, developing technology. Okay. For it to sit in a laboratory or a museum and say, "Oh yeah, this missile was created and it could destroy the whole state of Texas." No, it's going to be used, man. Thus saith the Holy Bible. Thus saith Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. All right. So with that, man, I'm gonna wrap it up. Lord, this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna give all praise and glory to the Father and the Son, Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. Until next time, I'm gonna say Shalom.